So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Mbappé. He has found the way through. Great vision. O'Reilly deals with that comfortably.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he get onto this? Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Nunez. And he's managed to get free. That's just Nunez. Now here's the delivery. They've got to be quick to recover this.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, good spread. And he's picked it up out wide. That's... Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. I just
wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Bournemouth are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now, can they get him away? Picks it, real chance! Nico Gonzalez. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Foden. Pedri. Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappé. Reinders and Cherki, and it's Nunez. Messi, Mbappé, he's had a shot! Goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now he's got space here. He has a look up.
There will be
well
1
read.
minute added time.
Danger is averted. Reinders. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Bournemouth having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. Messi stood his ground strongly.
De Ligt. Pedri, and here's Mbappé. Over to the left. Now it's Hazard. Matches Nunes. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Haaland. He's away. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Reinders. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
A probing pass. That's a decent clearance. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's O'Reilly. Lovely, and a chance! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Bernardo Silva! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, I think you've got to be full of guile and mischief to manufacture some menace in moments like that.
Now it's Mbappé. They'll have one final crack at it. And here's Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's a sharp shoot!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Erling Haaland.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
7.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. The final 5 minutes. Messi. Played out to the left flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ruben Dias with the clearance. De Ligt.
2 added
Tries
minutes
a
have
deft
been
little ball.
indicated.
Shapes the shot! Off the post! And he's heaved it away. Cross flung in towards the middle. That's that, the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Mbappé claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument.
So there it is, everyone. It's finished all
How would you
square.
summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even. And
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if he did just miss... Mbappé! Off the post! Looking for options for movement. Now it's Iwobi. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Messi. He's looking wide. That's very neat. Hazard stood his ground strongly. And here's Messi. Oh, he's bustling through. Can he finish? It's in! The breakthrough strike. Simplicity itself.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Chukwueze. It's an early cross. Bournemouth are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Berger. And Wilson. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Smith Rowe. And he's picked it up out wide. Can he get on the end of this? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Messi. Smith Rowe powering forward here. Koundé spots it and intercepts. De Ligt. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Showing great feet there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Berger. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Wilson's cross. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Bournemouth are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are already promptly back underway. Bournemouth carrying a one-goal lead. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Wilson. And that has left him in a heap. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Caceres kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Berger aimed beyond the defence, and he's certainly onside here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Fulham can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Wilson. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And it's Messi, looking for a runner. Anderson gets it away. Iwobi. King. Now it's Jimenez. Iwobi. He is through here. He's got plenty of space out. And the shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Caceres. Messi. Good ball, good take.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. There's nothing more.
Great chance! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Number 10, Jamal. Coming on the field.
Gets his head on it!
Savinho. Number 8, Nurovic Jolie.
Bournemouth are looking to go forward now. Looking for the run. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in. He's got away. Nicely spread. And he's heaved it away. And it's Caceres. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Caceres showing good feet. Now it's Savinho. And we're done. Bournemouth have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
There you have it, a fine win for our boys.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Messi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Bournemouth already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero, described by his national team boss as spectacular. I've always seen him as been brave, very aggressive defensively, but front-footed as well. And let me go into a little more detail on that, because some of the runs he makes are actually quite crazy, and there seems to be a recklessness about it and no order. And he just leaves it to whomever behind him to fill the gap. But
Richarlison! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! The breakthrough strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Spence. And it's played forward. Simons. Mbappé. That has been cut short. Now it's Richarlison. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappé. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's got away. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Bournemouth really could have done without this. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
This looks promising, and he's away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries to play it through. Now, this could be a chance. That is good alertness.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bournemouth are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van der Ven. And it's Simons. Simons. Good, strong midfield running here. Pedri. Now it's Mbappé. And he plays one through. And this is Hazard. He is through here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
With the clearance. It's gone for a throw-in. Lovely bit of skill. There's the whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well, and while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Kudus. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Koundé. Well read, nice interception. Kolomuani. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. Xavi Simons receives it in a good position here. Lovely pass, but can he get... He's had a shot! And that is wildly off target.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Can he get on the end of this? Referee's given a throw. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Yamal. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tottenham upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
And he shoots! Rijkaard. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against them here.
And it's been played through. Mbappé! Can he finish? No mistake! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
The goal
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution on the field.
Bournemouth get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Johnson.
Now, can they get him away? Mbappé!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Tottenham clearly now in lead preservation mode. Caceres. And it's been given away. Driving forward.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Now it's Simons. That's been slipped through. Look at the space here. And here's Johnson. He's on it. Tries a shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Bournemouth come up short. They will be taking nothing away from this one. An outcome which is thoroughly disappointing on all counts.
And another fantastic
What
win
you
for
thought? On today's game then, Jim.
Thank you
Look,
very
Peter,
much for
a
your
strength in
support.
any team has to be...
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Pedri. Now it's Palmer. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Jarrett Bowen's rise to the top, Peter, is a nice story. It was a real tale of struggles with failed trials and clubs being dissolved, but those experiences have served him very well. And you see now in that never-say-die attitude he's developed, he's got boundless enthusiasm, the very epitome now of how togetherness trumps individual talent.
And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
That's a smartly directed ball. Yamal might just make this. Can he get onto this? He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. This looks promising. Moved on forwards. Bowen. He's picked his way through. Looking to play him in. Pedri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hazard is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Somerville running with the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Palmer. And it's Hazard. And that's gone loose. Somerville. That's good running with the ball. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Lucas Paqueta. And it's Hazard. Palmer. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to play it through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there. Shot, surely! A skipper's goal!
Listen, you don't get lucky in doing what he just has. It comes from an inner desire and competitiveness to work on the moments that can elevate his game and this game.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be a...
And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Koundé. It's a good run down the right. And it's Pedri. For Palmer. Palmer. And there's the shot! Oh, what has happened here? Plays it in low. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bowen looking to add to his goal. Bournemouth still trailing by one, and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Palmer cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Played into space. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Bowen. Not the most accurate pass. Todibo. Played out to the left flank. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he cuts out the supply.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Palmer. Number 11, Mbappé. Number
Irving.
10,
Pass is
Yamal.
coming off in quick succession
Coming on the
here.
field.
He's in a great
Number
position
15,
here.
Danny
That has been
Olmo.
slung wide.
Number 23, Erling Haaland.
Good ball, good take.
Number 8,
Has a
Lucas
shot!
Digne.
Well, now it's a race for the
Taking
ball.
place.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bournemouth are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Dani Olmo. Nicely spread. Julie. Oh, that's neat. Drilled in low. Areola claims it. Safe hands.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Aimed beyond the defence.
2 minutes
Now
has
it's
been
Ward-Prowse.
indicated.
And he shoots! That has been deflected. Azar. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous
Hello,
afternoon.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
sun
today's
beaming
match.
down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Watkins. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Knocks it into space. And he's intervened well there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Cash receives it in a wide position. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy Tielemans is a player I've warmed to. I've been really impressed with having seen him so easily adjust to playing even in the fast, high-intensity leagues, and in addition to that, play one of the most demanding roles in the team too. I also think that he's developing more...
Oh, terrible pass. He's found some space. And the shot! It's hit the upright. Now that is commitment to the cause. Bournemouth with the corner, they're first. And this is Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Lindelof did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries to play it through. Cash has it out wide and in space. Nicely spread. Here comes another cross. Can he finish? They've scored! There is the breakthrough! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Danger averted for now. Lindelof. And it's Amadou Onana. Araujo does well to stand firm and defend it. Yamal. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's played in low. Backward it goes. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bournemouth still trailing. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Now he's got space here. He's in a great position here. He is through here. Hangs in across. And he's taking no chances there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Azar. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Substitution in progress.
Caceres, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cash. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And Matson. Watkins looks to get on the end of this. Bournemouth still have the cards to affect this game. Played into space out wide. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rijkaard. That's an imaginative pass. Lindelof. Bournemouth are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it.
Shapes this! It's bounced back off the post. Turns and goes back. It's anyone's ball now.
This usually is the time teams go into...
Again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
There will be one
Great
minute
vision.
added time.
And that interception was most necessary. And that will be it. Bournemouth came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable to lay claim even to a consolation prize. How do you look back on the game then,
Please
Jim?
put your hands
That's
together,
a
everyone,
fairly
and give our
demoralising
boys a round
loss.
of applause
They
for a
hardly
job
threatened,
well done.
and this was about as insipid as it comes.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And he's forced to go back. Closing, and a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi, good chance here! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the...
Oh, what a mistake! He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Kubasi is always looking to break lines. Driving forward, knocks it into space. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Lovely bit of skill. Tries to pass it through and reclaimed it in a trice. He's got away. And the finish! And one more try! Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Barcelona are down to 10 men. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Threads one in, and this is Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Taken back almost at once. Maldini. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's really put himself on the line here. Messi goes short. And he whips chance! Really well taken goal. Riyadh. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. It should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get it through? Crunching tackle. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And we come to you
Some
now
first
with a
half
quick
thoughts?
request for
Well, I think
support
we're seeing
from our
a
charity
very good
fund,
example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're off again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Messi. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Kubasi. And it's Vieira. Atletico Paranaense look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Gerrard has given away a free kick. Gerrard did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Hullet can be a real threat inside the box. He's shifting through the gears here. Back in once more. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well read, nice interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pass is just off target.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, some tackle that. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Turan.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gerrard looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's cut it out. And he's quick to get it clear again. Shifted upfield. That's really well cleared. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Mbappé. Pedri. Tries to play it through. Real chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And he goes cross-field. 1-0 as we head towards the end. That's headed upfield. Now it's Darwin. Pull it. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's beaten the right
added minutes have been indicated.
And he nearly went all the way.
Rijkaard clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Oh no, what has happened here? Now it's Darwin. Probing pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Gently lifts it. Oh, brilliant from Darwin Núñez. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And that's that, the end. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Darwin taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And now they can clear their lines. Ronaldo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, terrible mistake. He's got away. Oh, big chance! And he can clear it away. Stoichkov charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rijkaard proves just a little bit too strong. That's really well manoeuvred. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a fine ball. Ederson gets it clear. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, that's fabulous.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get on the end of this? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Real chance here. Look, takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Mbappé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappé! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappé actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
That's a good run down the left. It's a searching pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pele with the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Costa Curta. Searching pass he's played there. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And a chance! It's he's been caught, and in he goes again. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He has done it. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate.
And there's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And a fantastic first half from our boys. More action from the second 45 coming soon.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. but they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to play it through. Oh, no joy this time. Check, getting this one clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he's managed to get free. Great ball, and he's in here. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A case now of complete control.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alonso. Shot could be on. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Stoichkov was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's there to make the challenge. And they've got a throw.
Substitution.
And the finish! It's in! They're back within reach! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona keep them... And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Here's a shot! And it's come back out to him.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Keeper's dealt with that. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that should get the job done. And he plays one through. And the counter is on. He's away. There's the shot! It's a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
After 78 minutes is number
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Played out wide, and it's Rositzky.
Number 16.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Barcelona, oh, he's been caught on it here. He's being urged to shoot. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, that looks a decent ball. He has found a way through. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Crossed into the box. Threads one in. Looking for options for movement. He has a look at... And Messi! He's trying to hit the front line here. Oh, it's a nice idea. And that is that. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
And another
so what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.